Hi guys, my name's Subnautica, I'm the man on the Silver Mountain, and welcome back to Subnautica. Now, whilst I was away, I went and got the various bits and pieces that we needed for the last beacon that we need, and now we've got a plan, but also we've got our nav points back, at least for the moment. Probably we'll go straight through a teleporter again and it will all go sideways, but for the moment, okay, that's still doing. For the moment, we've got a whole load of bits and pieces here. I feel kind of refilled on a collection of various bits and pieces that we need. Had to build another container here. Got a whole load of jelly ray eggs because you know how I love my jelly rays. Not jelly rays, rabbit rays, the other ones. So we'll have even more of them soon. But also I kind of want to at some point soon go and have a look for the cuttlefish, considering it's now been added to the game, and I can stick him in there with all of the non-threatening ray friends that he could ever possibly wish for. But we've got to take these and place them at the exit points to the various teleporters that we can get to from the Sea Emperor facility. And as a result, we should then have a pretty good idea of where we need to be looking for things. That's the theory, anyway. So what we're... Well, that was a bit broken, but okay. So what the theory is we're going to go back to the mushroom zone. Go back through that teleporter. After leaving a beacon there as well. At which point then we'll head back towards the other teleporters. We'll go and dump a beacon outside each other teleporter that leads out from the base there, from the precursor facility. And then, subsequent to that, what I'm thinking is, if we go back to the Shallows base, grab one of the holdalls that we've got, slap that in the back of Hardy here, and then that way we'll have like that little bit of extra potential space. And then as we go through each teleporter, when we place each beacon, what I'm thinking is that we then need to grab hold of like what we can. Like if we can spot one of the things that we need, be it the random plant life or the fungal spores. You know, the fungal spores should be quite easy to get from the mushroom zone. But we'll make a good go of grabbing as much as we can. But you know, we'll see whether or not I actually, you know, I wanna just have a quick consider of our options when we get to the Shallows base, just so that I can go, is it worth taking a holdall? Is it not? Because then we will go straight that way to try and find our way back down into the depths, back down into the teleporter in the mushroom zone. But then also after we've done all of this stuff, there are still more things to do after we've got the hatching enzymes and got the Sea Emperor's babies out. There are still more things that we need to do. Some things which are more just kind of fun.
Captain.
Okay, so how many spaces does that actually take up? That takes up, what, 9? But then... I know I've done this before, but I can't remember. So, it's only 9 for 9. It's not actually worth it, really, is it? Oh, our generator here seems to be running empty. We should probably remedy this situation. Give it one more. take a couple for us too. Nom, nom, right. And then that can go in there as well. There you go. That should keep you going for a bit. Even though the only thing that you're running is that, but you know, you need your nighttime reserves for when there's no sunlight for those solar panels. Alright, okay. So we've got all of our gear. We've got a whole load of water actually. Let's get rid of one of those just because we could maybe use the space. We've got an extra tablet, even though we don't need it at the moment. But we've got some first aid and stuff just in case. So we should be alright. We should be alright to go and find the things that we need. And as far as I'm aware, it's only one of each kind of type that we need as well. So in theory... Oh, come on. Let's take a quick look at that actually, just to be 100% sure. Hatching enzymes. Oh! They've updated the recipe. Oh no, they're... For a second I thought they had updated the recipe again and stuff had gone. But, yeah, okay, so we know that one of the teleporters leads to the mushroom zone, the mushroom forest, so that's where the fungal sample will come from. The bulb bush is from one of the others, which is the one that takes us into the bulb zone, which should be fine. The ghost weed, I'm guessing, is the one from where the ghost leviathan is, where it lead that teleporter that leads us out into the lost river. And then the last one, I'm not sure, but I'm going to guess that it comes from the other, where the other teleporter takes us. So, you know, just need to keep an eye out for that as we're kind of heading around, having a look. Then also, I can't remember if we ever made it to that life pod over there. I think we probably did, but I can't remember for certain. But then also we've got other bits and pieces. Whoa, hi Stalker. We've got other bits and pieces to look at as well, because there are still the caches, the other precursor caches that are sat around all over the place that we've not come across at all as yet, which we're gonna have to go and find at some point. I kind of know where a couple of them are, but beyond that I'm kind of none the wiser. So that'll be an interesting journey to go on. Hi friends. But so we'll be looking for the other precursor caches. We'll be finding the cuttlefish. We'll be doing a couple of other bits and pieces as well whilst we wait for the game to be kind of fully finished and fully released for us to really kind of get into. But there's one other thing that lots of people have, well, a couple of people have mentioned to me, and also is, I'm sorry, what? But also something that I just kind of want to do myself. Yeah, here we go. And that is that they've now released the information, which I believe, if we actually take a look in here somewhere, planet geology, yeah, there's in theory, there's more to this than has previously been thought, I believe, which has more information surrounding kind of the different biomes and things. I don't know necessarily how it triggers or how it gets there, but apparently there's one that is now in the game that explains like why we're here, how we're on this volcanic plateau over the kind of main vent for a volcano, and it suggests that as we dip down the edge, there is actually a dead zone, an edge that we can or not an edge, but like a ground level that we can get to that's about 300 meters below sea level. Like off the edge of the map in the void. And I've seen lots of people trying to get down there and all the rest of it, and as much as it seems like a lot of fun to just try and go down and dig around and see what you can find, I kind of want to go down there and build more. But I don't think, because I've also seen a lot of people try it in like normal survival play conditions and have had an absolutely miserable time of it. So I want to actually go down and see what's down there and like literally shine some light on what's at the deepest, darkest parts of the map. So what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll start a new game in creative, and we'll go down and have an explore and a dig around in that way. So, in fact, whilst I'm here, let's pop out the knife for a minute. Is that what we want? It's a fungal sample, and we only need one of each, don't we? We did check that. Yes. So, oh, that was I thought something had gone wrong there. But okay, so we're looking for. Now that we've got that from this area, we're looking for a place among them. Aha! It's got to be around here somewhere, along this edge, because from the hole that we were in, we were able to look up, see mushrooms, and then as we came out, we could see the kelp forest up there. So it's along this edge somewhere. There has to be a drop off, a cave, or something. Oh, is that it? Hey, that wasn't too hard to find. Again, you know, I like there are enough for finding stuff like this. There are enough kind of signifiers. For some of the other stuff, it's a little bit more skew-if, I feel, when it comes to just finding your way kind of around and down into places. Can we get through here? Yep. I'm now, after I actually got the prawn suit stuck that time, I'm actually a little worried now about kind of whether or not I'm gonna get stuck. It's a kind of maybe semi-irrational fear, but okay. Okay, you can go away now. Right, we want to edit the beacon, and this is mushroom zone teleporter. Okay. Back in Hardy. Let's just quickly make sure that that's mushroom zone teleporter needs to be yellow because it needs to be the same as everything else. Oh. Yeah. Let's just leave it like that because the Lost River entrance beacon is a different color because of what it's not really a base. It's not really something we can use. It's just another thing in the landscape that we need. But okay, so let's see if we keep all of our things here. I mean, in theory, when I log out and log back in for each new game, as it were, then we'll have the waypoints all up again. But it seems to be when I go through a teleporter like this that it scrubs them all from my HUD. Come on, out the other side, please. There we go. Now, yeah, it scrubbed all of our waypoints again, which is annoying, and is a bug that hopefully they will fix. but for the time being, we're going to have to put up with it. So, but as said, I'm going to keep dropping the beacons and naming the beacons and stuff like that, because they're still going to show up the next time I come into play. So even if it only gets us from point A to point B and doesn't do much else for us, that's still something. So that was an angry sound behind me as I stepped into the portal. I don't know what it was. Okay, so this is the place where we got stuck last time. Do you know what? Let's leave Hardy there for a moment. So yeah, this is the bulb zone. So what we're going to do is we're just going to... Oh no! No, 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 no. Get the hell away from me. Because of course there had to be a Mesmer, Mirage, whatever it's called, sat right outside as we want to go out there. Right, let's just reorganize our bar here quickly. So that goes there, and then we want... Where's our flashlight gone? There it is. Has it gone? Nope, it's still up there. Go away. All I want is one of them. Can I mean, I managed to throw it out. That's fine. Bulb zone teleporter. Okay. Where's bulb zone? Bulb zone, bulb zone, bulb zone, bulb zone. Okay. And now we got more big friends. I could really use, like, Hardy here, but this was where I got stuck last time, wasn't it? Hold on, before I go round this corner, I'm going to save, just in case we get stuck again. Oh! You are not supposed to be allowed to come in here. This is not a space for fishes. You deserve that. Okay, so we got amp eel somewhere nearby. Can you not? I will continue to do this until you no longer function. Why aren't I moving? Okay, there we go. Hey! Get back here. Are you done yet? Well, okay then. From now on, you will be known as Arsefish. Crap. Nope, there's still that Mesmer out there. Okay, fine, we'll go out like this. Right, we're right here. If the Mesmer starts to... There, right. That was far more effort than it was damn well worth. Okay. I think there's something above us that we don't really want to have a conversation with. Okay. Out of the way, Floppy. You too. Get out the... Move. Okay, but we got our beacon there anyway, and I don't think they interrupt the beacons or anything like that. So, you know, we're fine. Don't tell me now we're stuck down here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Let's just have a quick one of those. Right. So next up, in theory, one of the easier ones to get is also one of the arguably scarier ones to get, which will be the one in the Lost River. Because in theory we can just pop straight out there, and as long as like the plant we're looking for is relatively close to the entryway to the teleporter, which I mean all of the others, the other two that we've looked at so far have been. So, you know, I don't see why it wouldn't be. Although let's just save again just to make sure that we don't lose progress now if something goes horribly wrong through the next teleporter. I feel like the Lost River one would potentially be the easiest to get, because the only thing that's like a particularly large threat is, what is this? The ghost Leviathan. So, you know, we'll try and skirt around that as best we can if possible. Well, I don't mind if we don't get a sea crown this time, because they're apparently the really rare stuff. You know, they're the ones where there is a very specifically limited number of them throughout the map, from what I understand. So, you know, we'll... Is that... Yeah, okay, that's a cave crawler thing. That's more cave crawlers. Okay, now where does this lead out to? Well, that's the ice... Oh, is this the crag fields? Like, it's hard to tell where we are because there's no light, really, but only one thing for it to really let us know. Let's call it the crag fields for the moment, until we have... I mean, we can come back and edit that later if needs be, but we got like the tiger plant things down there. I mean, this looks... Before I go get it, because we got the scatter things buzzing around, but we got tiger plants everywhere. But I don't know. Like there's the eye stalk thing right here, but we're in the dark, so we've got the tiger plants, but I can't really see anything else to suggest where we are. So, you know, that's fine. We'll just take this and drop back down, and hopefully nothing will sweep in out of the darkness to cause a problem. I mean, these guys, the little scutter things, they're like scavengers and stuff, and the tiger plants are kind of everywhere, so I'm not sure where we actually are here, but we'll leave it as Cragfields. I mean, it could be the mountain, but without any kind of point of reference or any creatures that stand out. Like, it doesn't really give me any clue as to where we are. So if when the when our nav points all come back up, like, I can see where this is. Oh crap, no, didn't want to do that. Balls. But yeah, once I can see where that is relative to everything else, then I'll just step back through the teleporter maybe and just rename it. But for the moment, we'll leave it as that. Like I could probably go onto a wiki and find out, but where's the fun in that? So let's head back through. Just one more to do, which is the... I mean, I thought it would be the easiest one to do, but apparently it's not, because, you know, that was pretty easy. What I am tempted to do, though, actually, is whilst we're here, after we've done this next one, let's save again just to make sure that we don't lose any progress so far. But what I am tempted to do is, whilst we're here, just quickly duck back out to the Cyclops, to Flimsy, grab all of those depleted power cells, throw them in Hardy here, or just keep them on me and travel back, and then we'll head back out to the Mushroom Zone, climb out to where we're going, back to our base, and then we'll go and recharge those power cells and things, so that at some point we actually have a decent chance of coming back down to Flimsy, throwing all of those into it, and then just kind of running wild. Like, this is okay. So hold on. So that's those. Like, you know what, I probably should have scanned stuff when I was taking it as well. But hey ho, maybe there's time for that at a different time. Also, I don't think there's anything down here. I think it's all very kind of passive and stuff. So okay, so we got a Prowler out there. Well, hold on. Let's just ditch that out there for the other side. Lost River Teleporter. Why are you coming in here? This should not be a thing that's transpiring. Are you dead? Good. Stay that way. Right. But now that that's all done, we just need to be careful of Ghosty. We need to look for a ghost weed. We don't. Hi, friend. Okay, he's moving off. Like, can I? No. Okay. Like, I can't see anything other than these kind of little tufty bits. Some resources and these. So where's big fella gone? Oh, he's over there. Are you coming for me? Looks like you're coming for me. Not hanging around for you to... No? Am I just being overly cautious? I don't look tasty, do you? I'm infected. Do you know what? I don't actually think I've seen an infected Leviathan yet. I mean, I'd like to. It'd be interesting. Unless they are kind of likewise immune, but in a less harvestable capacity. Nope! You still... Oh, God. Okay. Something tells me we're not wanted here. I just need a ghost weed. If you could point me in the right direction, I'd be out of your hair. Like, are any of... It was called a ghost weed, wasn't it? Ghost weed, yeah. Like... Almost all of the plants in here also seem to be out there. But... That big fella just hanging around. Like, unless I... Can I attack you with a... No. Okay. Because all the others were, like, right outside the door. And they were very, very obvious. But here... Here, not so much. I'm skirting around here because he seems to be hanging out that way, so... Ooh, are you a ghost weed? You... Oh, this is the other entrance. Cool. Now we just need to skirt round Big Ugly and we're good. Okay, so let's just quickly... Just make a beeline for it. That way, hopefully, even if he sees us, then he won't catch us before we get back through the entry. Okay. Right, so that's we got a nice 4 for 4 there. So now all we need is the sea crown, and I have no idea where that is. So for the time being, what I want to do is I'm going to stash these in Hardy quickly, because also we need some food. So we're going to stash these in Hardy, and then we're going to go run out to Flimsy. Can I, please? There you go. So we're going to put these in you. Right. Quick save, because I don't fancy doing that again. And then we'll head back out through here. And now we're just going to quickly run out to Flimsy, grab some food, grab the power cells that we need to recharge, come back, and then go back out through the mushroom zone. And then we'll just ramble back to... I want to say civilization, but it isn't really civilization, is it? Back to base. That's where we'll go. The unfortunate thing, though, is that now we've got no waypoints again. So if I get lost again, then... oh well. Sorry. Couldn't help it. Some of the noises in this game, where they just decide to trigger again and again and again, I could do without that. Okay, so you're going to stay here. It's just round the corner. I don't see Big Scary, but I can almost guarantee he's going to spawn as I come out here.
Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Not taking any damage, that's good. Okay, so we want... You're on 0... I think... Oh, you're on 96. You can stay. I did say you can stay, but hey. Take that. Take this. Take the nickel. May as well take the health pack. We got anything else? A lot of stuff, actually. We could take the battery. Was there a battery in here that needed charging? No, that's 100% charged. That's fine then. I mean, what we can do actually is if we take that... Oh, but we need... Excuse me. There seems to be a problem with things remaining solid. Hold on. Let's... Because we need to eat as well, and we're running out of air, so let's ditch those for the moment. Our repair tool needs a battery change, so we'll do that. Stash that again. We got some space, but I think it's going to be, yeah, 1 lantern fruit at a time.
Vital signs stabilizing.
That'll do us for now. Right. Let's grab those again. Got a lot of materials here, but we can leave it for the time being. Right, let's... We don't know where he is, but... As long as we can get back in here... Ah, there he is. He wasn't close. That's fine. Right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Hey, friend. Bye. But, yeah, let's... So, now we're going to head back through the mushroom zone teleporter, which I think is on this side. No, didn't we? Did we cut? We came from this side, didn't we? Wait, which side has the gun on it? This one. Right, I think mushroom zone is at the back over here. I think. From what I remember of walking past the display cases and what was in them, I think this is where we're going to go. If it's not, we just come back. But I think this is where we're headed. But yeah, so we've got all of that. So the next things that we need are the sea crown, which yeah, we'll have to have a good look around for, because I have no idea where that comes from. And then we're gonna want the cuttlefish. So apparently there are 2. Yeah, here we go. Memory served me well. Yeah, we're gonna want the cuttlefish, and apparently there are 2 so that they can breed. So we're gonna want to find out where they are and grab both of those. So there is a good chance that I'm gonna have to resort to going onto a wiki at some point, but that can be something that I do in between and just take a note of kind of where they are so we can go find them. So our short list is go into creative mode on a new game and just build our way down into the void, see what's there. We've still got the lore videos to do that I still want to do. I want to do them again. There's too much good stuff in this game, too much good lore and interesting things in this game for us not to have a good examination of kind of what it is, where it is, and how it can all work. So we're going to want that. We got cuttlefish to find, and then yeah, we've got to find the sea crown and hatch the sea emperor babies. And then once we've hatched the sea emperor babies as well, then we're also hopefully at some point soon we'll also have the end of the story with being able to build the rocket and seeing what we need to do with that and how we can make it all work, and then endgame. Okay, so that is over there. We're in the safe shallows again now. But we want to head back to our main base. Also, on the in regards to the main base, I said that there were ghost leviathans, at least one of them, out in the reef somewhere, out in the deep reef, which apparently is still accurate. But I took my little camera drones out the other day after I had been kind of sorting stuff out, getting the other beacon, sorting out the other bits and pieces that we needed. I took the little camera drones out to go and take a look to see if I could find it within kind of scary distance of our base or anything, because that was one of the biggest kind of concerns that I had, that I had inadvertently built a base in both what I felt was a really good place because it was very in between lots of different zones that have lots of what we need in regards to resources, but you know, I was a tad more worried that potentially I'd built it right on top of where the ghost leviathan in that kind of area would spawn. Apparently not. Apparently we're good, because at least within 350 meters or so of that base there is nothing. There's no, you know, just normal fish, normal kind of flora and fauna, and nothing that's gonna try and fight us. So, you know, in theory, this base over here is still kind of completely safe. And even the warper spawn that used to be literally sat right next to where we are, that's been moved. He's not there anymore, which, you know, means he's no longer going to sit and chase us like straight into our base through the front door when he decides to go and move along a bit and get a little stuck. But also it means that we don't have to worry about him kind of just hanging around, getting in the way, us moving that little bit too close to him, you know. So that's nice. I approve of it wholeheartedly. So yeah, also we've like, I think we'll go from like this side of the map to drop down into the void. I don't really feel like going from the bulb zone does us that many favors or anything. So like oh, I think we've walked past our base, haven't we? No? I'm not sure if we've still got a way to walk or if we've walked past it. Let's go this way. Oh, here we go. Home, sweet home. I don't know why the music dropped out there. It's a little foreboding, but also apparently some of my like energy relays had cut out, so I had to rebuild them. I don't know if they'd got attacked or by the warper or something when he was here or whatever else, but they weren't functioning all that well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So right, first things first. We've got batteries and things to sort out. Power cells, right. You two can go in there. You two can both go in there. Right. And then you can go in here. I can drink you. Yes, right. I don't think that gives us quite enough space for stuff, but we'll do a couple of trips if needs be. I don't mind just making sure that we've got everything. Like, you can go in there, and then can we take two? Yeah, and then we just have to come back for the one and then jump in Hardy and pop him into the base. So, okay. We'll stash this in the new locker that I built in here. Then we'll go, before we finish the episode, we'll go up and see if my additional 6 rabbit rays all hatched. Okay, so that's that. Now let's get inside you. Right, so now we're... Okay, there we go. Sorted. Okay. Stick this last thing in here. And then let's just come up. Have we... Oh, well, we've got an awful lot of rabbit rays in us, and there are no eggs sitting around on the floor anymore. So I believe we've got more, like 6 more rabbit rays in there than we had initially. I just really like the ray creatures in this game. Like, at some point, I'm kind of tempted to go down and get the like ghost rays and was it the lava magma rays, whatever they're called. Like, I'm tempted to go down and get them as well, and just add them in. But yeah, we'll tackle all of that next time. So we might take a look at the some more of the Sea Emperor stuff, trying to find the Sea Crown, or we might try just jumping into that other game and going exploring the Void, or we'll look for cuttlefish. That'll be what we do next time. For the moment though, I'm going to sit here and wait for these batteries to recharge, so that then I can just swap these all out so that they're ready for us for next time, and we've got a wealth of energy available to us for both for Flimsy as well as for Speedy, but also Hardy as well if he needs it, because he should be fine, but just in case. But also, how many have we got? We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So we've got a what? Two full loads, six each time. So we can take a full kind of backup power reserve for Flimsy, which is good. That's nice. That's what we want. But anyway, guys, otherwise, thank you very much for watching. And if you know where the Sea Crown locations are, you know, maybe drop those down in the comments for me so that I can head straight towards them or something like that. But otherwise, also the precursor caches. I know where there's one in the kind of meteor like strike zone, and then there's one other that I've kind of come across the entrance of but didn't go inside. So if you guys know where the rest of them are, you know, please feel free to leave those in the comments as well, so that, you know, it helps me go and find them and we can see what we can do with them. And it just adds to the amount of stuff that's going to be there for discussion in lore when we actually get to doing those, or in my case, redoing those videos. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the video tomorrow. Take care. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, then please drop us a like, share this video, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the video tomorrow. Take care.